build a house in The Sims, but every room is the same size and a different budget. So every room is going to be 7 by 5. I actually like this. This seems like a good size. I made us a shell and I realized I like that size for a room, but I don't think I like that size for every room. But this is going to be our entryway and our budget is going to be 16,972. I'm glad that we didn't get an absurdly low budget because a lot of times stairs cost a decent amount. The cheapest ones are 536. I think it could be kind of nice to do sort of a sitting area here. And something that I do like to do is take this rustic stool from Jungle Adventure and you can actually use this as a plant stand. So take any plant and just raise it up and it looks really cute as a side table. Oh, I kind of love that vibe. I need something on the wall right here and I'm like, what screams entryway? Oh wait, I always forget and then I always remember this thing from the Everyday Clutter Kit, and dare I add, a light switch. Over here we could potentially do a console table. This swatch matches the chairs pretty well. I kind of like that. And something I love in an entryway is a good mirror, and this one from the Decor to the Max kit is really just so good. That means we have 10,000 simoleons to clutter. Of course, I have to pull out our expensive plant. There's a lot of good small but expensive clutter like these CDs, the iPhone. And for whatever reason, some of these plants from Blooming Rooms, this one's like 300 simoleons. What is that, like pure gold? Okay, maybe they're like a watch collector. And so we can put like 3 of these expensive watches on one of these shelves. Oh, you know what? We do have money to have curtains, so I don't want to forget that. I feel like maybe something should go on this wall, and that takes us down to 900. And I don't want this to look too cluttered, but it might have to. What if we do this book thing to kind of blend in, and then 73 left? I really hate how this robot head looks, so I'm gonna take this picture and just kind of, you know, move it in front of there. Oh my gosh, wait, I kind of love it. It has its one eye poking out. It's always watching. So we have 3 simoleons left, and of course the only 1 simoleon item is these paw prints, but for the sake of getting to 0, I'm going to hide them. So this is our 7 by 5, 16,792 simoleon entryway. For the kitchen, we are going to be doing 13,779. That feels a little low for a kitchen of this size. Let's make sure we have our essentials. I don't want to do any super expensive cabinets, but we might be able to get away with these Dream Home Decorator ones. And maybe with the size of this, we could do an island. In my opinion, that kind of makes the space feel more full and intentional. Why do I kind of hate this color scheme? I just don't like the cabinets. I don't actually mind these ones from Home Chef Hustle. They kind of bring a little bit of a warm undertone that I feel like this wall has. And that leaves us with 5,000 left to decorate. I think what could really spice up this kitchen for like not that much money is a custom cutting board. So what you want to do is find a side table that you think might look cool as a cutting board basically, and you want to raise it up with your 9 key until it's just above the island here. And if you go into debug, I'll put the cheats on the screen, you can actually find a knife. It might want to try to snap, but if you size down the little table you used, it might look kind of weird. So if you have the tool mod, you can do a little bit more adjustment, but if not, just place it on the side. And if you want to go even further, you can put some debug food items on the cutting board. They are going to go bad when you go into live mode though, so I personally am going to use this debug bread. So I just cluttered everything and I kind of want to see if I might be able to afford these more expensive cabinets in here. Then the question is, do I even like this? I almost feel like doing this wall around the whole kitchen makes it feel a lot better. We only have 1,000 simoleons left for like everything over here. You know what's not that expensive? Doing 2 of these circular vents on top of each other to create an interesting abstract wall piece. Maybe we can get kind of like a very plain painting on the wall right here. That's not super neutral, but it also is plain enough. And maybe some little plants right there where they can get some light. And that leaves us with 1 simoleon left. So you know what that means. We're taking the paw prints and we're hiding them away. So we did it. This is our 13,799 simoleon kitchen. And for the dining room, we're going to be doing 22,372. So I was messing around in the game earlier and I kind of thought of an interesting build hack. I was looking at this light from For Rent and I was like, you know what? If you turn this on its side, it might actually look like a really cool dining table. So you do need the tool mod for this one, just because you normally can't rotate things like this in the game. The key to this is making sure that it's at the same height as a regular dining table. Since I have the Better Build Buy mod, I can actually shift click on the light and I can dim it. And this actually is functional. I play tested it. But to get your Sims to actually sit down, you're just going to take a dining table and then take the chair that you want and slot it to the table. Since this is a larger dining room, I'm actually going to do this twice. And you can size down the tables with the left bracket update key. I personally am just going to do the tool mod. And there you have your own custom dining table. To me, this is really cool. However, that didn't cost us that much money. I think this big rug could kind of work. And then once again, we have the budget for curtains. I wonder if we did like some big plants, how that might look in here. Dining rooms are always hard for me when we get such a high budget, especially when it's a separate dining room, when it's a formal dining room. I don't want a ton of clutter. I want it to look nice and formal. So were there like really expensive hanging lights we could do that would match the vibe? That might make us do something with the really expensive paintings. I feel like this one is too formal. Something that we can do though is take the really expensive picture. What you actually do is you just put another picture inside of it. So it kind of has, you know, a nicer picture frame. I don't know what to do on this wall. We have 5,000 simoleons left. We could put the VIP bucket on the table. You know, maybe they're about to host a dinner party. A very romantic dinner party. The stone from Batu. She's gonna make a comeback. I used to use this way too much. I like this, but it's not very dining room. Oh, wait, these like weird mirror things are honestly kind of fun. I love them. But we could put a little plaque, like maybe the ficus has been growing for generations. Maybe they have a little watch on display. That gives us 28, which could be a magazine stack. And we do kind of like a sophisticated looking cover. And then that leaves 3 simoleons left. We're gonna take the paw prints and we're gonna hide them so that we are at 0. So we did it. This is our 22,372 simoleon dining room. Now for the living room, we're gonna be doing 4,383. I'm scared. Let's make sure we have our essentials. It's like a cheaper sofa that we could get. The space is big, so I kind of want to do 2 3 wide sofas, something like this. Do I do a fake fireplace? A real fireplace is 200 simoleons more. This coffee table is so comically large. I'm not going to use it, but we all just have to look at how comically large it is. We'll do a fun lamp to kind of like excite the space a bit more. How about a nice cheap plant on the side table? This TV is $14.75 and I think I am going to use it, but I've sized it up so it fills the space a little bit more. A little plant for decoration. My dream was a wall full of bookshelves and maybe another little sitting area, but I think, what's the most bookshelf we can get for the lowest price? The city living one is pretty decent too, and that's only 240. So we have 784. I really want to add more of these baskets up on the top shelf here, but there's no more slots. So what I'm actually going to do, I have this shelf from Dream Home Decorator and one from High School Years also works. And what you do is you line up the shelf with the top of the other shelf or whatever height you want the clutter to be. And you place the clutter on there and then you can move it and it stays at that height. So you can kind of make the shelf look a little bit more cluttered with our low budget. I'm gonna take these books, I'm gonna size them up so that they look more like coffee table books. Oh, we could do a little basket. Oh my god, 204 simoleons. I need a rug. This one from the Book Nook kit is only 90 simoleons. With our last few simoleons, I think I could get a set of candles in the fake fireplace. 110 simoleons? Is that true? Here, these spa day ones are only 75 simoleons. This looks so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, we could get a mug. Maybe they are having some tea in their soon to be renovated room. We have 9 simoleons left. And oh my gosh, is this the first appearance of sunscreen, our beloved 8 simoleon item? I think it is. And that leaves us with 1 simoleon left. Where do I hide the paw prints in this one? Behind the fireplace, we're gonna put them there and we're gonna slide them up. There we go. So this is our living area. It could have been so much better. This is your halfway through the video reminder to like and subscribe. Next, we're coming over to this room. I don't really know what I want this room to be. I think it needs to be something that's not a bedroom. And our budget for this one is going to be 46,553. Bro, can I trade? Wait, what if we do this as like the main living area, the game room, the home theater? That could kind of work. We could do it like a big wall TV here. Oh my gosh, the Evil Am I Swiveler. I almost forgot about you. I'm not using you though. And let's get like the home theater vibe chairs. Something I find really useful in my building is snapping to quarter tiles instead of just whole tiles or half tiles. All you have to do on that is just hit F5 on your keyboard and you can see that it snaps in much smaller increments than without it. And something I also thought could be fun is like, what if they're a content creator? And so they also kind of have a desk set up over here. And I know I've done this before, but I really do like these LED panels. I kind of wish that I had some myself. Maybe they do movie reviews, but if we are watching movies, we do need some curtains curtains. That could work, but we still have 27,000 simoleons left. Okay, movie posters. And then over here, this might be really silly. What if we did a fridge and like the popcorn maker? I just kind of like the idea of the popcorn maker in the movie room. You know, I just wanted to do that because the fridge is really expensive and I don't know what else to do. And they have some like cool things on display. And then this room they like never go to, which is why it's so neglected. 4,923 left. I feel like I don't even have anything that makes sense in here. You know what? Maybe those aren't canvases for painting. Maybe they're like my friend Mike and they make all these cool like visual things to go in their video. Maybe that's what those are. We've got this down to 878. I'm wondering if a basket of cozies could work well in the corner here. I feel like I should add a little bin somewhere. We definitely could use a trash can. We've got some files. Those are some old scripts from old videos. And that leaves us with 3 simoleons left. We can't keep meeting like this. 3 simoleons left. I'm going to slide them down. So this is our 46,553 simoleon room. So now we have this hallway area that unfortunately has to be as big as all of the other rooms. And this one is going to be 33,032 simoleons. I actually do have a little bit of a plan for the budget on this one. So I was thinking we just kind of do a very minimal hallway area. Maybe we could get like a nicer bookshelf since we couldn't have one of those in the living area. And I do love this one from the base game. And I actually want to go get some custom paintings. So if you go to the gallery and you just search painting, all of these different paintings come up and they actually are not CC. I know I've mentioned this before, but I don't think I've mentioned it recently. One of my favorite creators for paintings is MNEWI1103. And if you mouse over like the big paintings, you can see their price. So this one is 3,244 simoleons. I'm gonna do these 3 since they all match. It actually didn't take up as much of the budget as I wanted it to. What else is really expensive? The 15,000 simoleon violin. That one is kind of easy to sneak in, I won't lie. I think maybe a chess area up here could kind of be nice. I did add a little chess clutter down here, so maybe they do have the full table up here. We could give them a trophy. We have 4,600 left. I'm actually kind of stumped. Yet another sitting area. I feel like we do not lack sitting areas in this house. You know what kind of would help our budget? Some bamboo. These are 600 each. Why are those 600 each? It just feels so unnecessarily large. And whose fault is that? My fault. Is it my fault or is it the generator's fault? Let's consider. Is it bad that the more I build this house, the uglier I think it looks? This kind of matches the color scheme of these ones. That leaves us with 1,500 left. I kind of love that weird light. Maybe we do a couple of these ones. I do already have shoes, but what if we did another shoe rack? 14 simoleons left. What if I take this notebook and just raise it up? Like maybe they sit there and they contemplate and they journal. Now we have 4 simoleons left and we've got 1 set of paw prints. We've got 2 sets of paw prints. We've got 3 sets of paw prints and we have 4 sets of paw prints. So this is gonna be our landing. I feel like this area is good. This area, we lost the plot entirely. So our bedroom is going to be 18,485 simoleons. This could work. The exterior of this house is literally going to look horrendous. I don't know how I'm gonna save it. I was thinking we could go with a nicer bed like this one from City Living. That does eat up a good portion of our budget. You know what we could do here, since we couldn't do it downstairs, is a fireplace. I suppose we should do a dresser somewhere. Why do I always forget that? That's all kind of nice. That leaves us with 5,800 to decorate. I think we might be able to get a nice expensive painting. Whoa, over here we could do like a big plant and just hope it doesn't catch on fire. Over here I was sort of thinking a big mirror, but I don't really love how that looks straight at the bed. So maybe we could do a shelf like this. I always get questions about how I'm placing off the grid. I'm just holding down my Alt key to do that. Now we have 886. Maybe we have even more shoes. We got a little shoebox right here. Just sneak it in. Didn't I add a light switch in the entryway like 3 hours ago? And I haven't added them since. This room can have one. How do we have 41 left? I thought this one ended in 5. Last item that is 40 simoleons. Let's go with an apple. Let's go with a picture of an apple. And of course, by popular request, we've got the paw prints and we're just gonna hide those in here. And this is our 18,485 simoleon bedroom. Final room inside is a bathroom and that is going to be 16,312 simoleons. Why am I kind of sad that we didn't get another room as low as the living room? It needed a a friend. It needed someone to be as low of a budget with it. I wonder if we could fit a sauna in here. Do I do a wall to close it in? We could also wall this off and do a door here and a window there. I don't think it counts as like a whole new room because this collectively is the bathroom. I wanted to try something here. I love this spa day tub. If you want things to look a bit more seamless, you can actually take a half wall and draw it in front of the tub so that it matches in with the walls around it. And it looks a bit more cool. It looks a bit more built in and it is fully functional. Oh, and you know what? This actually goes to the outside. We could put a window there. I know you're probably wondering why we have all of this here too. I was thinking this could be like the shower room. We could do a double shower. We could do a snowy escape shower. I'm gonna add a little table and a little bath tray. I think I'm actually gonna go back to my half walls and I'm gonna do one right here and do a toilet right there. Just because I didn't want to section off a whole room for the toilet. The most logical place for the sinks is on this wall. So we can do that. And then let's get some big mirrors. Oh, it looks so cool. That feels like a good place for the bathroom shelf, actually. We can always sneak in a bathrobe and some toilet paper and an above the toilet cabinet. We still have 4,700 left to clutter. I'm about to get the silliest clutter in the bathroom here. Wait, I realized I said they're a watch collector. They don't even have watches in their room. Is there a picture I could add? Maybe one of the gallery pictures? This one is 3,470. Maybe we could do some hand towels. What if we did? Oh, I guess I didn't do a soap dispenser. Oh, and maybe a hamper with, no. Okay, I need to afford the laundry basket. What can I get rid of? The soap dispenser that I just added? Let's just do some of these tubular tubes. And that leaves us with 3 simoleons left. And once again, our little paw prints are going into hiding so that we can say this was our 16,312 simoleon bathroom. For the backyard, we're doing 25,513 simoleons. Is this the best roofing we've ever seen? I don't think so, but it's also not the worst. I'm just happy we have enough budget to do a 7x5 pool. So I kind of feel like this is the vibe. And maybe we do like the low fence sort of surrounding it. I think of course we need a grill. I actually really like this iron Oasis dining table and it is our most expensive. I want a sort of like lounge chair, but I don't like them so close to the opening. Maybe if we switch the grill and the patio table, they can go right here. I really like that. Got our little tray. One of my favorite build hacks for the pool is adding a little spraying water emitter. They look really cool. I'll insert a clip from live mode, but they really just make your pool look so fancy. Same with this tile thing down here. And oh wait, look at that. Wait, it's so wavy. I was just gonna say that's the perfect spot for a light. Do the water steamers actually make the pool warm in the winter? I've tried to add them into my own gameplay and I can't figure it out. My Sims still love to freeze to death. And then coming out here, I wonder if like this brick from Horse Ranch could kind of look good on the bump out area out here. And maybe like the palatial planking from Cats and Dogs could look good, except I think that I actually don't like that. Should we do something dark on the roof? Or maybe I was thinking like the sheet metal. The windows just really throw me off. Like I'm trying to make a small little entryway, not a 7x5. Sorry, that's not my truth today. It's not gonna work out for me on this lot right now. I don't like having to look at the windows. We'll just add some lights and then we will do some landscaping one day. Oh no, this is so close to the lot edge that I have to size these down. It's anybody's guess whether the bushes on this side are gonna make it onto the gallery, I'll be honest. If you do ever want to grab one of my builds on the gallery, my gallery name is just Sarah Kendall with an extra L. Now that we have some trees, it's looking a little better. This isn't my favorite landscaping, but it makes it look it increases the curb appeal. Oh, I forgot that these hollyhocks from Romantic Garden stuff are 75 each. I was thinking of getting like a tree to shade the pool area, but then like when it's fall, all the leaves will fall into the pool. The pirate jungle gym is 5,200 simoleons. Maybe the YouTuber is like Mr. Beast and maybe they're like, this is a $1 million pirate ship and I'm spending the next 7 days aboard. I bet some of you are like, oh my god, she's literally doing anything to take up the budget. And some of you are probably like, oh my god, she's literally doing anything to take up the budget. There's positive and negative ways to look at basically everything. I'm getting this 3,500 simoleon picture out here. I'm gonna put this weird abstract thing above the grill. And that leaves us with 180 left. So as I look for what's 180 simoleons, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like like it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see me improve as a Sims builder, because I don't think this one was my best. I do a lot of live building and gameplay on my Twitch channel, so do follow me over there. This outdoor essentials thingy from Outdoor Retreat is 180 simoleons. We could slide this in like here, or maybe it makes a little more sense out here because the green really pops in a bad way over there. But if you did make it this far in the video, go ahead and comment ahoy to join in on our pirate ship. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!